What's good, Grand Rising, beautiful people?
What's up,
You know what I'm
YouTube?
saying? This is Real Smoke. I'm Brother Weh.
And Brother Ra.
We about to talk about some real smoke. Let's not forget the great Leo.
Leonidas
You know what I'm saying?
Tremiscus.
Leonidas Tremiscus. The fuck that means. You know what I'm saying?
But on some real, today what we're going to do on Real Smoke, what we do here, we bring a couple of individuals, a couple of brothers together, and we light up some real smoke, and we talk about some real shit. Today what we're going to talk about is perspective, you know, and
Perspective.
the many levels of perspective and how perspective can actually control and even dictate a specific reality. You know what I'm saying? Based upon what you focus on, based upon what you're thinking about, based upon your perspective of your current situation, that can really dictate, you know what I'm saying, your abilities, your capacity. You know, you may be actually limiting yourself from the perception that you hold within your mind. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into some more levels of that.
Well, my first thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know me, but I mention perspective a lot in a lot of my music. I'm an artist, one way. Perspective to me is everything. You know what I'm saying? For my people that are a little bit more into, deeper into the spiritual game, you know, if you understand energy, your perspective is relative to your frequency. That's all perspective is. Which frequency you're on. And that falls under so many categories.
Now, when you say your perspective is relative to your frequency, what do you mean, like, specifically? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
how would my perspective change based upon my frequency?
So,
and what is my frequency?
Okay, so basically, your frequency is the rhythm of life that you are currently playing.
So
to.
my mood, you know what I'm saying?
Everything that encompasses your reality is a frequency. You can equate reality, frequency, and a perspective to the same, all equaling the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So basically, now with perspectives, just like you should know the law, everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? As above, so below. Everything is just a lower perspective of everything else.
Of that same thing.
Of the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Just like everything is a lower, everything is a lower version of that same source. Everything is connected to one source, but everything is a lower. Perspective, vibration. Everything is a lower vibration of that same source, and in that field of vibration comes a perspective. So within each field of vibration, you know what I'm saying? As you go up frequencies in vibration, you get to new perspectives. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Your ultimate goal should be to expand your perspective, your self-awareness. Now, a lot of times, people have a very minimal, you know, comprehension of the word perspective, where they're just talking about the way you're looking at something. You know what I'm saying? Which is still perspective, but it doesn't truly encompass the whole word of perspective. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective can change everything for you. If we're talking about it from the perspective of the minimal, you know, comprehension of perspective, it still holds a great weight. The way you look at something determines, the state of your reality. Your mind creates it all.
Yeah, I wonder, the way you look at something determines the way you move. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm driving down the road and I see that there's a car right in front of me, but it's going really slow, you know what I'm saying? If I look at it and I'm going really fast, if I become aware of this car and this car going slow, I can then move over to the next lane and move past that car. You know what I'm saying? If I'm perceiving the car not to be going slow, I may crash initially. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of the times when we're misperceiving things, we actually run ourselves into situations. Situations don't just happen, you know what I'm saying? Things don't just spawn out of nowhere. We actually are running ourselves into situations due to our perspective. Or it can even be when you're involved with an individual, when you have a partner, when you're working with somebody, when you live with somebody. If you have a misperception, you know what I'm saying? If I'm perceiving to be living in my home one way, and my woman perceives to be living in the home the other way, we're going to be crashing about a lot of
perspectives. Most conflicts only arise because perspectives don't align. Because people are not looking at things the same way. That's the only source of all conflicts.
Now going a little more deeper into that, how would you look at perspective then? You know what I'm saying? How can two individuals that's talking, or even three individuals that's talking, how can they look at perspective in a way where they won't clash, where they can actually move forward?
They have to get on the same frequency. They have to get on that. And once you are on the same frequency with somebody, you are in sync with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of people who are so into the spiritual realm of things talking about trying to get in alignment with the planet. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get in alignment with the universe, rather, then everything is flowing in sync for you. You know what I'm saying? Then you start to embrace what you're truly, you know, your whole being.
And what I heard there was when you said once you get in sync with the universe, it's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get
with the flow of energy.
Once you get with the flow of
energy. Get with the fucking flow.
Not just get with the flow of energy. Get within your flow of energy. You know what I'm saying? you might don't get into someone else's flow of energy that's on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not you. You gonna be on some fuck shit.
Now realize though, if you're around, just because you're in your flow, if you're around a lot of people who are trying to get into other people's flows, you're gonna find yourself getting into other people's flows. You know what I'm saying? Everything reaches an equilibrium. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to be around people that are vibrating high, people that are productive, people that are doing stuff, because you're going to find yourself being productive, vibrating high, and doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And on the contrary, you said you want to be around people who are vibrating high so you can be vibrating high, or you want to be around people who are vibrating high because you are vibrating high.
Exactly.
On the contrary, if you are around people that are vibrating low, you know what I'm saying, what you going to do? Things going to try to come to a what? Equilibrium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like either you gonna pull them up and they gonna vibrate, they gonna gravitate towards you, y'all gonna vibe, you know what I'm saying, or you gonna go down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like so that y'all can vibe in that same space.
Yep.
Or else, you know what I'm saying?
Equilibrium. You know what I'm saying? Now let me tell you, let's go back a little bit about how your perspective can alter things for you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to creating things with your mind. You know what I'm saying? We are all in a
Hold on, but before we go to that, I want to stick to perception real quick. I was thinking of your song and one of your lyrics. You know, shout out to that. Shout out to your project.
I appreciate that, man. Seven.
Yeah, you said. I was thinking about the lyric. You said on one song you said they all want to tell you should get in where you fit in, where you fit in, where you get in.
Yeah, they all want to tell you should get in where you fit in, but you get in what you fit in. Nigga, space is non-existent. It's a fact.
And then you go on to say something about perception.
Oh yeah, we kept chasing knowledge, but perspective is what was missing. You know what I'm saying? There's actually not that much knowledge. Everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all in front of us. It's all perspective.
Different perspectives. Information, knowledge, whatever you want to call it, technology is reoccurring. Everything reoccurs. You know, the weatherman, they look at weather patterns that reoccur to predict, you know what I'm saying, the future of weather patterns. So if you want to understand the trends and the nature of the future, you look at the reoccurrences of the past.
Yeah. Yep. The past is the future. Any psychic telling you that they're seeing the future, they're seeing the past. You know what I'm saying? All of this is already happening. Believe it or not, boom, boom, boom. You know.
Now, I just want to throw that out there before going into the next.
And let me just say this, you know what I'm saying? Your life is going to keep giving you that same recurring path. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see it as something negative. But until you change your perspective, because nothing is negative here, you know what I'm saying? It's all positive. Once you change your perspective to see it as a lesson instead of something negative, then you'll be able to move on to your next, you know what I'm saying, test.
When you said that, I'm always hearing shit. I heard people thinking of, but negative shit happen all the time. Niggas killing shit, this and that. You know, people just dying. Look at Chicago. Look at this and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's negative. That's maybe a negative thing happening because that's not the way, you know what I'm saying, life, the moral of life goes, but it's still perception.
See,
you know, it's still perception.
And I'm going to tell you why it's perception. They planted this idea, you know what I'm saying, if we just focusing on people dying, you know, you have to think about this. Energy can't be created or destroyed, you know.
The law of thermodynamics.
It can't be. So you have to know that back in history, real history, we used to live for thousands of years and consciously ascend, consciously die. We were just leaving the physical form. This is a low vibration of existence right here. You know what I'm saying? So when you die, you are ascending, you know? And you may come back into this world to live out the rest of your your soul, getting in your soul in alignment, because we're not living for thousands of years anymore. But death is ascension, you know what I'm saying? So death should be celebrated, because that series of lessons, whether it be to go on to the higher realm of conscious or to go to your next set of endeavors here on this plane, you're still ascending. You know what I'm saying? And those people, you have to acknowledge their existence still being here. They rob you of that whole idea. They make you think that when they're gone, they're just gone. And you then you lose awareness of their energy, because you created to be non-existent. You have to acknowledge their energy to still be there, and you will feel their presence. You will feel it. You know what I'm saying? Perception.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, he just said it all. Really, like, everything is reoccurring. You know, if everything is energy and everything is everything, how can anything ever not be nothing?
You know what I mean? Everything is just a different manifestation of energy. It's just energy vibrating at a different frequency. If you want to go deeper into it, it's just perception of sound.
Energy is going to move. Here's the beautiful thing about it. Energy is going to move. Energy can be attracted, and energy can also be reflected. It can be blocked off. You know what I'm saying? So opening yourself up and making yourself aware of this of this fact. You know, it's going to bring you closer to the energies that you are wanting to go closer to.
Absolutely. You have to realize it. You know what I'm saying? Look into these words, break them down. Once you realize something, it becomes real. You have to realize it completely within your being, though. You know what I'm saying? You have multiple aspects.
Before the words, the mind, the brain is the command center of all this. Once you think it, you receive the commands to input it. You input it. You input it in the atmosphere, in the air. You know what I'm saying? Through the words. That's the literal vibrations, the physical vibrations. You know, you can get even more dimensional with it and write it down. That's another dimension of inputting things. You know what I'm saying? When coders mine Bitcoin, they input codes on the computer, and that's how they get a Bitcoin.
Alright, so unfortunately, we're reaching our time. You know what I'm saying? Do you have anything you want to say? Anything about Bitcoin bullies?
I was getting to Bitcoin there at the end, but I'm not gonna
30 seconds.
I'm not gonna put you guys on. I'm not gonna take too much time talking about Bitcoin. I'm just gonna let you guys know to follow Crypto Steve. Follow me on Instagram. Co-founder of Bitcoin Bullies. We're gonna be talking about some Bitcoin. If you want more information on there, check me out, Crypto Steve. I'll talk about some more.
And also you can follow me on Instagram at one.way. It's right up here. I don't know if you can see that. You can also check out the website, www.oneway.com. You know, all my conscious people that love lyricism, conscious music, you know what I'm saying? We're here to change the world, you know what I'm saying? We're back.
Peace.